losing weight is hard, especially when you spend 8 to 12 hours every single day writing, like I do. I am writing a zero draft. I am working on the beginning stages of a folk horror novel. And yes, I know the way I pronounce it is pretty sharp, but it's the only way I can actually pronounce it without going crazy. And like, I am actively losing weight. I have been on a weight loss journey for a year. I am building habits and routines to help me sustain the weight loss, to keep losing it, to build a better relationship with food. And it's a long, slow process. At the same time, I'm also building habits to be a writer and to write consistently on a day to day basis. And the two of them don't really seem like they go hand in hand all of that well. Like, weight loss, you think of like moving and exercising and spending a good portion of the day doing a lot of like movement based things, getting like non exercise energy thermogenics, like neat, like up and everything, and doing that. And then, but with like writing and everything, like the vast majority of writers tend to be a little bit on the overweight side because we live a very sedentary lifestyle. We spend a good portion of our days sitting in a chair and typing away at a computer. And so a lot of times, like the two of them don't really seem like they go all that well together. But I also want to be a type of person who takes my health seriously, because I had kind of like a do or die situation at the end of 2024 when I had blood clots that were on the verge of essentially breaking off and like going up into my lungs and causing an embolism, because I was walking on my legs consistently for close to a week before I went into the ER to get them looked at, and found out that, like, hey, you have blood clots, you shouldn't be on your feet because that could cause them to break off and that would be bad. And like this like entire week I haven't lost any weight. And I haven't really been like aiming to lose weight this week. I've been just eating normally and just going bit by bit, day by day. As one of the things is I had a doctor with orthopedics to deal with gimpy hand right here. I have to get surgery. The ulnar nerve in my shoulder that runs down into my elbow, it is impaired. It is severely compressed, and the nerve is not firing, and it isn't like receiving like it should be. And so like my wrist is at an angle, my fingers are weak. I have like weakness in my hand, and so like in a month I'm going to be doing surgery. I'm going to go into recovery for that. Going to be doing physical therapy. Like there's just like a bunch of like different things going on. And like week by week I am focusing on just like what I am doing, the things that I am going through, how like life is in general, and just trying to get like a vague sense of things. And this week has been more or less about on par. Like for the most part my weight is anywhere between 202 and 203, unless like I eat, because yesterday when I was at the hospital and I was doing my appointment, I was at like 205, and like right before that appointment I had eaten, and I had fried chicken and some like potato wedges along with like a soda, because I drink Coke. I am slowly like weaning myself off of it because I know it's not good for me, but it's something that I've been drinking since I was a kid. It makes me feel better. It helps with like the chaos in my brain. I am slowly weaning myself off of it. And like I am 88 pounds down so far. And I am also having a reduction in the food noise. So like the food noise is kind of coming back. I've been taking Zepbound or trizepatide, the dose at 7.5 for 3 months. I am getting ready to start my 4th month, because when I needed to do my doctor appointment to discuss my weight loss and just see where I'm at, I had gotten in sick, and so I had to reschedule, and there's only one provider in my office, so I had to wait almost 2 months to see her, and I see her in the beginning of April. So they went ahead and they sent me another box at the dose I'm at, and I'm going to take that throughout March. And it's just like a little thing. Like I'm just slowly just getting through the weight loss and doing with all these other little things and just marveling at the struggles of like losing weight while also writing at the same time. Like I said, I'm working on a zero draft, which is basically just telling myself the story, dumping it all down into a document, and figuring out like characterization, world building, just like all the little details before I get into the actual rough draft phases. Like, I'm a creative person, like, I've been storytelling and stuff like that since I was a kid. It's something that I really, really like to do. It's something I'm very much into, and so that's just a little something that's going on right now. I'm going to keep the video short for this week. There's not really too much to say. And, it's just kind of like a little, this is how the week went type of thing. And so that's what it is for this week. So until next Friday, see you later.